What is going on, guys? Today in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make the best channel art for gaming. Okay, first things first, you need to download images to start your project. The first one is YouTube channel art dimensions. Look that up, go to images, and the first one will work. Then you have to have a Fortnite background or any game that you play. Fortnite is the one I'm doing right now. Find a good HD image, and then you need a smoke PNG with a transparent background. So this one isn't transparent because you can see when I click on the image it doesn't give you the transparent effect like this one does. So download this one will work. Okay, so you've opened Photoshop. Now you want to click create new and use these settings to 560 by 144 with a resolution of 300. Click create. Now you want to place your dimensions, so click on file, place embedded, double click on the YouTube dimensions, and then hold out on this timeline or whatever you call it and drag out dimensions that are going to show you where you need to place all your images. Try to get them as accurate as possible. Now you can hide this and delete your background by selecting it and pressing the delete on your keyboard. Now you want to add your Fortnite background, so double click on that. Now click on your rectangle tool, make sure you have the rectangle selected. Doesn't matter what color, just hold and drag out a rectangle that stops on the line you just barely made. Now click on your image, click on the circle, black and white, select the tint box, and drag or do whichever color you want. My channels are purple and green. Now you're going to add a smoke effect, so that smoke that you downloaded, you want to double click on it. Change the opacity to like 65%, it's all up to you. And then click and press Control and C to copy it because we're going to make a bunch of these. And then press V to get on the move tool and hold Control and drag it to where you want it, and then press Control V and make another one. Do this until you feel good about how you want it. This is also optional, you don't have to do this. If you want to rotate it, hold Control and T and then drag it so you can flip it like this and then copy it like this, but it's all up to you how you want to make it. Maybe make the edges a little darker, so add another whole smoke. Okay, now you have this. You want to get a little organized because the text is going to take some space. Hold Control and then left click on all of the smoke images you just barely did, and then keep holding Control and press G. Okay, so you finish your background, you've got everything grouped. Now you want to add text. Press T and select your text, then left click and type your channel name or whatever you want. I'm gonna brighten it a little bit. Now click on this so it finalizes it and hold Control and T and put it to the middle or until you feel like that's about right. Now don't make it too big, you don't want to fit it perfectly because we're going to expand the text. Now you want to make a duplicate of this by pressing Control and J and then highlight over that. Make it a little bit darker, however dark you want, it's all up to you. Now click on it again, hold Control and press the arrow keys 5 or 6 times until you want to stop. And now you can see we've made a little 3D effect. If you want to go a little lower, I will, just like that. Now you want to double click on your main text. It's going to open a settings. You want to click on gradient overlay and bevel and emboss. I'll show you the settings. Copy these settings for the gradient overlay. Pause the video if you have to, and then copy these settings for the bevel and emboss and press OK. Now you want to group both of these by holding Control and clicking on them, then Control and G, and then Control and J to make a duplicate, Control and E, and then Control and click on the image. Now you want to click select, select, modify, expand by 15 pixels. Then select a color that's darker than what you had, so about that. Click OK, then hold Alt and click backspace, and that's going to fill it in. Now you want to put this below the group folder that we just barely made. Then hold Control and press D. Now you want to double click on these. Click on Bevel and Emboss and Drop Shadow, and copy these settings for the drop shadow, or you can always change them if you want to. And then copy these settings for the bevel and emboss. Use the same settings that you had. Okay, now what you want to do is click on this arrow to open this folder. Click on your main text and click on this plus icon. It's going to add a new layer. Press P for your pen. Put a dot about right here and a dot about right here over both your text. Mine was a little lower, so press Control and Z. And then don't let go and drag this out to where you get a little arc throughout the middle of your text. And then combine all these dots. You don't have to make it look good. Now right click on this, click Fill Path, and make it a color that's relatively dark. About that. Press OK. Now right click on it and click Create Clip Masking. It's going to do this. Now you want to press Control and J to make another one, and make it a clip mask as well. Hide the first one. Sorry if I'm going too fast. Hide the first one. Press the second one and make it a soft light. You want to deselect or delete this path that you made with the pen tool. Now press E, or sometimes it doesn't work. Just click on the eraser tool. Copy these settings, hardness of about 50. The pixels is all up to you. Just hold Alt and then drag however big you want. If you want to zoom, just hold Alt and then scroll. Now you want to take a little bit off. If you don't know what effect this is, trust me, you'll like it. Like this. Now you want to undo the layer so you can actually see it, and then make it hard, light, and do the exact same. Now you have a 3D effect. If you want to change the opacity, put it to like 30, 40, or however much you want. Then press OK. Now you have this 3D effect, which actually looks super cool. Okay, so you've done the 3D effect, all those effects that I've told you. The text is looking pretty cool. There are a little more effects you have to do. You want to start by holding Control, selecting your main text and these two layers that we used. Copy them by Control and J to make a duplicate. Hold Control and press E, and then hold Control and left click to select them. Now you want to contract it by 3 pixels. Press delete or backspace. Sorry, not delete. Press backspace. Change this setting to screen, and then hold Control and press D. Now you want to double click on this. Press the drop shadow. Put it on black. Change this to soft light. Put the spread to 0% and change these settings to wherever you want. It doesn't make the biggest effect, but it makes a small good one. Now you also want to click on Outer Glow, copy these settings that I have made, and press OK. Okay, you're almost done. You have one last effect. This effect is optional. You want to start by adding a new layer, change your color to the brightest one of your theme, change the setting to soft light, and go to the brush by pressing B. I don't know, oh there we go. Control and scroll to make it zoomed. Don't worry about getting on your background. It will throw it off a little bit, but it's alright if you do. See how it made it blue? Now you want to press E for your eraser. Go around where you've already messed up with your background. And then erase some parts just to make this nice glow effect. Once you've done that, you are finally done. Now you need to click File, Export as Quick PNG. I have already exported it, so I don't have to do that. And then save it under your computer. Okay, so go to your main channel, go to your channel art, and you're going to see this camera icon. Click on it. It's going to open up YouTube Studio and take you to this customization tab. Click on Change. Go to where you saved it. Mine's right here. Just click Done. Don't worry about any of that. You should already see it right there. Now click Publish. Wait for it to load. Okay, now it loaded. Now, if you want to, click on Basic Info. This is gonna show you how to add links to your channel art. So I've already added my Twitch link. You want to click Add Link. I actually don't have a link that I'm gonna add. Click on the title so you have a second YouTube channel. Then open up a new tab. Go to your second YouTube channel. Copy the URL. Close it and then paste it right there. And once you've done that, you are going to have a link on your main channel art. To go back to your main YouTube page, reload the page, and you're going to see the link. That's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoy these tutorials as much as I do. I like making them for you. And comment below any questions. Be sure to subscribe if this actually helped you. And I'll see you in the next video.